Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Wednesday, October 3rd, 2018, and I'm going to give you a little bit of some leans for Week 6 in NCAA college football. I like a few games that I'm looking at early, so I want to provide some information. And as the week goes on, I'll sharpen these up and let you know which ones are officially my picks for the week so we can get this money, all right? So to start off with Wisconsin, I like Wisconsin. They're, I believe, minus 19 at home. They're playing against Nebraska. Now I've won some money already with against Nebraska when they played against Michigan, and it's on the road. This team just doesn't seem to have everything clicking right. The quarterback is still getting healthy. He's getting knocked around. And on the road, going against a hungry Wisconsin team that's just right on the cusp of being really good. I think this might be a blowout. I'm looking at it's a 19-point spread. This could be a 28-35 point win just because the defense is solid and the run game is going to bear down and wear down on Nebraska. So that's one game that I'm looking at as a pick that I really like. I also like UCF at home, minus 24. Now, if you can buy points on the site that you're at, buy it down maybe to 23.5. If you get it at 23.5, buy it down to 23. That half point always saves. I'm going to tell you that again. If you can buy a half point, buy it. The 30 cents, the whatever that you have to pay on that, it's worth it because there's so many times when the number crosses 3, 4, 6.5, 7, sometimes 10, that buying that half point, it works and it makes sense. It saves you from pushing a lot of times, and you win. For instance, our push on it, depending on when you got it. I got it at 5, but when I gave out the pick on Monday for the Denver Broncos, it was at 4, at plus 4. If you can buy that half point to move it to 4.5, you would have won instead of pushed. So always take that half point. But I do like UCF at home. Coming home, they're still hungry. They're still trying to make a name for themselves. They're behind a little bit because of they missed that one game because of the hurricane. So they're still trying to fight for the recognition that they need. The quarterback is good. He has all the attributes that you need. He completes at a high rate, over 60%. He has weapons everywhere. The run game is good. The defense isn't that as good as it was last year, but it's solid enough to cover the spread at home. And they're playing against a SMU team that we saw get blown up by Michigan. SMU team that can put up some points, but I think this is going to be a tough spot for them to keep up with the UCF team. The over-under keeps on going up, and I think there's a reason for it to be so high because I think really, truly, UCF is going to blow them out. And normally I go with the famous Indian cowboy theory. I can't take credit for it. The theory is you normally go with underdog over and favorite under. But this is one of the scenarios where I think it is going to go over with the favorite. But I like UCF. So those are two games that I'm looking at early for you. Some leans that I'm also looking at, some other games that are interesting to me. I like the Washington minus 20 at home. Washington definitely has something to prove. I'm sorry, they're on the road. They're on the road against UCLA. Now, UCLA is still trying to figure it out. They're getting a lot of the players healthy and in shape because they're suspended. Washington needs this big win to continue to look good, to move up those ranks, okay? So I think they can cover the 20-point spread against UCLA. That is just not right now. They're not a good team. Chip Kelly would get them on track down the road, but right now he just doesn't have his personnel there. And this is really still trying to get the team right chemistry-wise. So Washington is another team that I'm looking at. I like Michigan at home against a Maryland team that is actually not bad, but Michigan has to. Jim Harbaugh, and if you all know me, I'm not a fan of Jim Harbaugh in the big games especially. This is not a big game. he's going to show something here. He's going to prove to the committee that Michigan is still there, and to give them a chance, because if they get to the championship game for the Big Ten, and they beat Ohio State or Wisconsin, they might have a chance of slipping into the playoffs. I don't know how, but that's their hopes. So I don't think they'll be able to do that overall because of Jim Harbaugh. But I would say this: I like them this week at minus 17.5. This is a great time to buy down this to 17 and take Michigan. I also like Bama on the road at a huge number, minus 35 points against Arkansas. Arkansas is another bad team in the SEC, the worst team in the SEC. They are not right at all. They're very similar to the UCLA type. They're just not right all the way there. And Nebraska teams they haven't figured it out yet. And it's not a good time to figure it out because they're in SEC play. And I really think Alabama has a chance of blowing this out. They haven't covered the spread for a couple weeks now. They can't keep doing that to their people, right? Their fan base that loves Alabama. They cover the spread a lot early, but this week, I don't know. I think they're going to actually cover the spread because they missed it a couple weeks in a row for their team, for their backers. So look for Alabama to make some money for you this week. So those are my leans, early leans. I'm going to sharpen them up and let you know which ones are officially my picks. I wanted to get them out to you early so you can start looking at the games yourself. Leave a comment. Tell me what you think. We can definitely talk about those games. And if you have any questions, let me know. Subscribe, like, and hit the notification bell. And let's get this money. Have a good one.